can kind of get the feeling from behind me of the mountains behind me, kind of like this encircling feeling. I'm out in the middle of the vast golden nowhere, and it's cloudy today, but it kind of gives a brilliance to the light and to the space. Space. But this sense of this feeling, I talk about that feeling a lot. It's you as the circle. It's as vast as the southwest feeling of space. And what it does is it lets all the other elements move. The wind right now, you can see it. The wind. The wind's very prevalent right now. And the fire of the sun is more subdued as the light of the sky from the clouds. But the color, okay? Color. The movement of color. The gold, the reds, the grayish and the whites. It's music. The land is music. Sacred places are like songs. And when you visit these places, you feel their song. You feel their music. Yes, it's vibration, but you feel their music. It's like silent music. The song of the land. And the reason to go to these places is to open yourself up to that music, because usually in its naturalness there's already a harmony and a balance, a beauty. In this particular song right now that I'm in, it has a vast spaciousness about it. It's not like outer space. It's like a space of wonder. It's a soft day, actually. It's soft. 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 I remember one time I was working with somebody and they had flown out of their body to survive their trauma. And we were down by the river and a blue heron came by. We're close to the river. And again, you don't have to think about it. It's just what's the heron doing? And so it was soft and low, soft and low, flying along by the river. So it was flying soft and low. So this softness is a kind of a surrendering, loving, embracingness. Over and over again, I repeat this sense of bringing everything into the circle. No matter what it is, whether it's a pleading victim, or hard, stiff madness, or a hateful rage, that what you're bringing it into is this presence that you are. It's like the softness of this golden grass, the sky, the arms embracing. That even though your body might be shaking and trembling and crying, or you might feel a certain thing trying to snap shut, over and over again you're cultivating yourself at this medicine of one, which is this relaxed, breathing, open, soft and low, arms like a mother holding a child. Now your face may not look like this. You may be like this, but there's that other part of you that's there. But it's all through your space. It is this spacious presence. This place, this day, this now is spacious. In its color, in the wind, in its brilliant light, which is fire. The earth is the colors too. And it's going to rain. It's going to rain. So there's the water. The water, that's why the clouds. The water. And they have lots of space. Your tears are like the water. Your anger is like the fire. So this sense of just practicing being still, being quiet, is this to cultivate this feeling. And I talked about this feeling, the space behind you, above you, below you, all around you, beauty all around me, this spaciousness. Just as a quiet, no matter what's moving through you. You can probably hear the wind. The wind is very strong today. So it creates this feeling of movement. A lot of movement. A lot of movement. I almost feel like I'm conducting a symphony with the wind. So, the most important thing in this medicine of one that we're doing is we're changing your relationship with your emotional being to one that instead of tightening to, pushing away, hateful, resistant, all kinds of generated thought, to this relationship of like a mother holding a child. And the more you cultivate that's in the background, your voice, your body may not be feeling that at the moment. Cultivate it. You try to be there as much as you can, as often as you can, throughout the whole day, when you wake up, when you go to bed at night. It's not like a driving effort, big job, gotta do it, success, failure. No, it's just you enjoy it. You begin to enjoy it. Your own circle follows you wherever you go. On the subway, in the bus, at work, when the traffic's all piled up and you're waiting. And it's a sense that when you're quiet, the sense of you here isn't located here or there or anywhere. It's almost as if you give up letting it be located. And when you do that, the concept even actually of space goes away, because space requires a distance between things, and when you are all of it, there's no distance between you and what's inside of you. No distance, no distancing, no detachment from it, except that you are anchored in this quiet background spaciousness, like these arms and the mountains behind me. That's always you. That's always there. It's always there. It's always there. It's always there. You just have to feel it. It's as if no matter what happened in life, these mountains that are surrounding me now, they're always there. But I forget. I get swept up in things. That's sort of who I am. So I just practice being who I am to everything that happens in life. Because I know that's, I don't know, I just believe that's what allows life, what cultivates who I really am, has integrity, purity, truth. It's Beauty's hair. Soft. So imagine that rather than keeping that feeling like all knotted up into a ball inside of you, that when you bring it into the space with your loving presence, gently, delicately, what was frozen and solid and unmoving, brought into the life-giving space of you, of these great embracing arms, spaciousness. And it's almost like if you could imagine the feeling of this inside of you. And I was writing something the other day, and that the movement would go from this kind of a frozen thing melting into water, and then as if becoming like plumes of sage smoke and liberating something inside of you. Just through this daily act of how you relate to what moves inside of you and being aware of it, and no judgment. You as the medicine of one, you as the circle. And let's say that something like this has all your history, and if past lives that speaks to you, and and slowly over time, each day as you live it in this way, as everything that you encounter, you live it in that way. Slowly, just by living your life in that way, what has accumulated through the ages, slowly, imperceptibly. I mean, to remove one hair, would you know it? Would you feel it by the weight? Would you still say, oh, I removed 2 hairs from this? No. But day after day after day. And maybe at some point, what was so heavy and sad, now you start to feel the lightness inside you. In fact, you don't even know why, but you feel like laughing. It just day after day after day after day after day after day. You just feel that inside of yourself. That motion through the spaciousness and love of yourself. Just feel this motion. That's what you're doing. That's what this is all about. You being this energy, surrendered, soft, soft and low, soft and low, soft and low. You, your awareness as the light, as the light, as the love. Over time, year after year. And maybe if it's deep, very difficult trauma, it takes a while. It can't happen instantly. But at some point, you notice that laughter inside of you. You notice the peace. And then somebody goes, "You're different. You're different." I had no idea what I was going to do today. In fact, I gave up doing anything. But just this golden, spacious brilliance said, "Oh, just go up to the top of the hill and take the dog for a walk." And here I am. What I was just doing, it's magic. You know, in a way, that's the shaman's magic. So let the magic, just let it be there. Don't think about it. Soft,